Atlanta. This is the season for giving back, but experts warn some people may be taking advantage of your generosity, the scams to watch out for, and how to protect yourself on this Giving Tuesday.
Let me go get my... Hold on. Oh. My baby. All right. Okay, I'm gonna put my sweater on. So y'all, yeah, we got a lot of cleavage here, but we getting ready to fix this. Hold on. So it's my jumper. Oh. I cannot. Y'all, I just packed. Y'all know I gotta go out of town today. And then I packed. You know what, y'all? Why have they had this? When people even have they hair even longer than this, like, do y'all not get tired? It's like a whole workout. I'm so over having like have this long. Hold on. I want to pull my little. All right. But anyway, but I get so hot in the house when I have on the sweater though. I know some of y'all probably went bananas. Bananas if I'd have left all that cleavage out like that. Oh, hold on. Now I can't get my sweater down in the bed because of this hair. Okay. Hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey. So, y'all, I wanted y'all to hear. Hold on. Oh, that's Popeyes. Okay, then I got to figure out what I'm going to do to my hair real quick. And we don't have that much time to make a decision. So, let's get it. Let's go. Let me see. So, I was like, let me come in here with the crew. Because I don't have that much time. Yolanda, hey. Allison, Lovey, Yolanda, Chris. Miss Chris, how you doing? Marvina. So it says Giving Tuesday. Okay. Unique. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday, turn up. Let's talk about it. Minnie. It snowed. Where you at, Marina?
Donations are going as charity and donation scams are on the rise. FBI reported in 2024.
OMG, speaking of scams, y'all, this ain't even what I was going to talk about today. At my job. Research and confirm the charity's name. But so what they're talking about on the news now is how, you know, this that time of the year that people want to give. But it's also that time of the year that people want to steal. Okay? So they're telling you what you should do. All right, let me tell y'all what happened. And look, boss lady, if you watching, don't be offended. Okay, I'm telling my story. And I'm telling, as long as I ain't telling no lies, okay? So what had happened was yesterday. So it's this company. Remember when I live when I got this email? I don't know. So anyway, my I don't know. My man, my man, my man, my man, my man, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby. I don't know why that's in my head. Hold on. All right. So yesterday, so it's this supplier that we sent a payment to. Now, in my other work location, I handled all things banking. That included fraud and all of that too, right? So I'm very, very familiar with handling fraud, fraudulent stuff through the banks and correcting it and knowing. Um, y'all, I have not put anything on my hair since the first day I did it, and I promise it feel like it's been looking crunchy. So it's basically just some leave-in conditioner and a little hair oil. That's what's in my mister. I need to put a little some on this scalp. So I'm just. I don't know. I was looking at this picture of me. The picture was I was gonna upload a video, and I'm like, why it look like my hairline pushed back? I don't know. This gray hair just be looking weird. I'm just having one of those days with the gray hair stuff. But anyway, so let me tell y'all the story. Let me speak to everybody real quick. Hey, Carlos, how y'all doing? Does anybody have their coffee with them? Yep, I have my coffee with me. We're trying to get ready, and this is what we do in the mornings. We multitask. Got to get my video. Still got to have my coffee, but I got to try to do something to this hair. Because a lot of times when my hair looks good, when I make myself look pretty, I feel better. And I want to feel better today. Let's see, make sure. Good morning, love, Brid. Sean said, what happened? You good? I'm going to tell you about it. Aaron, good morning, boo-boo. What is that before I go to Brooklyn? Okay. You definitely sipping on your coffee. Let's take this sip together. Anybody trying to sip with me? So, my man, my man, my man, my man, my man, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby. You know? Let me start cutting up. I don't even know why that's in my head. But anywho, let me tell y'all what happened. So, in order to, I'm going to say a lot of stuff. Maybe y'all don't know the terms. I'll come back to it. But in order to make payments, you know, you have to have a purchase order. And a lot of stuff that we do over a certain dollar amount, or you have to encumber the funds. Okay. The funds are encumbered. Woo, woo, woo. So I had to tell that part for y'all to understand this other part I'm finna tell you. So anyway, I get this email. Do I want to do this? I get this email. Okay, my boss sends out this email and was like, forge check. Number one, you can't forge a check. We use a micro, you know, the signature is already there, right? So we use a certain thing for that. Okay. So how's somebody forging a check? But that was the title of the email, okay? So, you know, of course I clicked on it real fast because I'm like, well, I don't handle all things. I handle all things bank, but you know, of course somebody is over me. So I was like, usually if you have fraudulent activity, it'd be like this thing called positive pay. That the positive pay files, the bank, if they questioning something, the bank sends you something. Now, because I manage fraud, I'm part of the fraud. I don't manage the fraud, okay? So it's a difference. All right, so that means since I don't, anyway, so I was going to go to in depth. So what happens is My boss sends out this email with 1,000 gazillion people CC'd on it. Um, Let me go back to the part that I handle the banking for the company. All right, so she sends this email with all these people CC'd and was like, oh, we've been notified. It was this thread, this email thread that I wasn't put on till last minute, but y'all know I've been gone, so woo de doo, not finna stress over that. So it says like, oh well, someone tried. So they listed the people and was like the check. They had a check, so it was like $491,000. Then they had another payment for 100,000. When we made this payment, I remember this payment because when I review, when the analyst sends me stuff when they make payments, I remember reviewing, you know, these payments being legit or whatever because I do spot checks before I approve payments. So I remember this one. Ugh. So anyway, she said, so I see this and I was like, oh, well, what's going on? Because I know, XYZ. Y'all always took that the wrong way. So I look at it. So I'm right. Okay. So I'm sorry, y'all. So they said the name of the company, and they was like they contacted us and said that the bank told them that somebody tried to fraudulently cash their check. So it was like, hey, at Melissa, go in and you need to do this. Okay, stop payment. Do this and blah blah blah. And then we got then it was so now here's the procurement department added. Like, hey, go in and we got to create a new PO, which I don't understand why people are gonna be doing that. So then it was like, okay, and we got to update the supply. Number one, let me tell y'all something, businesses. If a company tells you, okay, so first of all, this is what annoys me. Number one, when you have policies and procedures, why have them in place and you keep bending them for every damn body? So if the policy is to do business with us, you have to receive your funds ACH. Then you have motor scooters. That's so I won't say the MF word. You have motor scooters. They were like, well, we don't want to give our banking information out. So hey, send us $500,000 worth of checks. No story. 491 and 100K. That was over $500,000. Okay. So, and we've been doing business with them before, but I'm gonna tell you, it was some sketchy shit with them before. So all this go out. So my AP analyst, she's like, late getting home. I felt so bad for baby girl. Because once I got involved, because she was going in, so now what she would have to do is go in and do like void the payment. Because they said go in and stop the check. Stop payment on the check. Okay. Said stop payment on the check. Hold on. All right, so I have to stop payment on the check. Go in. Baby, the check was cash. We can't stop no payment. So that means everything else you're trying to do is null and void. Are you willing to risk losing another 500K? Ain't no research been done. Let me tell y'all something. The company was going off of what the supplier, the vendor we use, said. I'm like, why are we going through all this? Let me tell y'all something. Melissa don't play about that money. I don't put my name. First of all, over 500K, baby. I'm gonna be down there at Fulton County. Yeah. So I'm getting ready to ask questions. I'm not getting ready to just do this shit because you told me to do this shit. Because some in the milk ain't clean. Sorry, boss lady, if you watching. So hold on. Hey Ron, how you doing? Hey Joseph, sweet old lady. Yeah, I've been singing Santa, baby. Really? Good morning, Regina. I'm definitely okay. Okay, so it's that time of the year for the mail to be lost with checks and forged LL. Right. So, hey Nola. So now yesterday was December 1st. Let me tell you. So I go in, I'm looking at my part, and my poor analyst, she's like, I didn't even know she was still in there. Baby girl was still in there, honey. So she was like, y'all, I'm putting some edge control on here. I think we just gonna leave this down. Or maybe I pull this up too. Like my bun lopsided. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up off my neck and do it like this. My man, my man, my man, my man. Let me stop. So, anywho, um, I go and I look. I'm like, I'm not getting. I can't stop anything because they done took the money. Let me tell y'all how the bank work, how we got it set up. Okay. Now, if the bank, usually if the bank notices fraudulent activity, the bank notifies us. Okay. So we have had some holidays because let me tell y'all. So when I went and pulled it, this check was sent to the bank for deposit only. Now I did my little investigation, but I'm gonna keep going with the story because I ain't got a lot of time. So what I did was I was like, well, let me go look and see the last thing because it's some. So it's for deposit only. Um, look, so I can see the images and everything. So they submitted it to the bank 11/24. They pulled the money out of our account 11/25. So $591,000 and already came out of our account. Now what Melissa not getting ready to do is send some more money to these people because they said some shit. So I was like, so I responded in like a very not as detailed way to all the thing because I am the type of person, I ain't gonna lie. Since it was so many people CC, I did send an image like, look, well, this check already cleared the bank. And I said, so this is the perfect reason for them needing to be set up on ACH. For some reason, this company, they changed their bank information a lot. I noticed that. So anyway, they were set up at one point for ACH. And then they changed it back to a check because something was wrong with their bank. Now, this was 2022 when this happened. All right, so that's what I'm saying. Like, they always doing something that a little sketchy, but I'm like, now the directions was coming from a person I guess didn't know that we don't have these type of issues with this certain supplier. So anyway, all this scrambling, like, oh, we got to re-encumber the funds. We need a new purchase order. We got to set them up for ACH because now the company is like, oh, well, the bank told them that somebody tried to open an account with their check and whoop to do and da 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 da. Now the check got mailed too, but like you say, stuff do get missing. So now what I'm having to do is talk to my boss behind the scenes because I was like, okay, now wait, did you receive anything from the bank? Because the bank should have notified us. I said, now I have pulled all the bank activity because I do that every day and y'all know I've been gone for a few days. So I said, well, they pulled the money. A lot of times if it's something fraudulent, they would have given us the money back. But since that was November 25th and today, I can see pending activity and everything. I say, so that money's still out. So are you saying that you want to still send them more money? Or do you want to wait? I said, I just want to let you know that the analyst, I told her she didn't seem comfortable because you told her to do something. I told her to hold off because I don't see the point in voiding anything. And I don't want to be out of another $500K by resending funds out. I say, so once you start this process, it's already started. Because I'm trying to let her know, like, I don't want my name on this. Because I was like, so I was explaining, I say, typically what I do, if something is going on with the bank or we got to stop payment, I say I never reissue funds until I verify that the money never left the bank or the bank has given us our money back. the money left the bank and the bank haven't given us our money back. MeLissaB ain't sending no more money. No, not with my name on it. And that's basically what is. So then, she appreciated it, and it was like, because the email that the response I gave to everybody wasn't that detailed. So it was like, and see, sometimes y'all gotta understand, y'all gotta read the room and have proper email etiquette. It ain't necessary. Sometimes you don't think you throwing anybody under the bus, but sometimes you know when you being messy. Cause I know sometimes I intentionally be messy too, okay? But that's why I was like, let me have a conversation behind the scenes. Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know if this company, I'm like, who these people? Who these people emailing y'all? Y'all didn't get anything from Truist Bank, but y'all gonna tell you actually had the whole team in the uproar because of a supplier telling you some shit. Girl, bye. Not finna have me down there in Fulton County because I done sent some extra money because somebody told me to do it, knowing that I'm supposed to be doing that. No, whew. So then she sent like basically like a long ass email that was like cease and desist until further investigation. Cause I was like, we got to look into this some more. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I was going to be all game for whatever it was that they were going to do. Right? I wasn't gonna push the button. Not me. Not no more. Not today. Or yesterday. I wasn't putting push the button on that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. So y'all gotta be careful, okay? Y'all gotta be careful. Even on your jobs. This scamming shit is serious. Scamming shit is serious because then my boss, she actually thought about it. She was like, oh yeah. Because technically we don't even, okay. If you send us a telephone number to give you a call, we don't call you by a telephone. So let's just say you send me an email and it's the telephone number in your email. I can't call that telephone number to talk to you. I only call the telephone number that's on file. When you set up to do business with us, we had your W-9. You provided your telephone number. That's the telephone number that we use. Yeah, so I don't care if your company, you got to resubmit all your paperwork. Because who's you? Yeah, that was a toothbrush, baby. And it's not called a weed brush, it's called an edge brush. So, um, yeah, I used the that's what those little toothbrushes that you get when you go to the little benefits fair and all that stuff, if you get to go to one of them. Um, those little toothbrushes right there, like I use those. I keep some of them in my guest bathroom for my visitors, because people forget stuff. Because I'm people. And then say you doing right, right. So I did just get back. Now y'all know I did go to work last week too. Now I did go to work a couple days last week. I just didn't work all day. Yeah, I didn't work all day. But yeah, yesterday was my official first day back. All day long. I need a hairpin in this, but what we're gonna do in the meantime, between time, I'm looking for my earrings, y'all. I see them, I just can't get to them. Baby, they don't have an escape inmate from Grady Hospital. Baby, you go to Grady. Them people do not see about you because we had another situation where a mental health person escaped. I'm like, Lord.
Rockdale County back where this man was originally arrested, back where he was in jail. And it's been, as you mentioned, more than 24 hours now since he made his big disappearance.
Y'all, I done ran my mouth so long. I mean, I haven't even. I wanted to tell you. I wanted y'all to hear. Damn, y'all, it be so hard. These nails be such a handicap sometimes, y'all.
minutes later, he wrecked it out. Investigators say after the crash on Ivan Allen Jr. Boulevard, Shane took off with a handgun he took from the vehicle. When he originally fled from Grady, he was still wearing his hospital gown with no shoes. We have reason to believe, although we can't confirm it, that he is currently now wearing a red hooded sweatshirt with tan pants. Given the time and the weather conditions, there's a good chance that he might be wearing tennis shoes as well. Was able to get some shoes maybe from a homeless camp. Deputies say Shane then stole a silver car near
Fluffy.
Was later spotted driving along Georgia 138. That car was found in Henry County late last night. Deputies say they do not know yet whether he took yet another vehicle. Shane is 5 feet 9 inches tall with a buzzed haircut. Does have a history of fleeing.
So y'all, I wanted to tell y'all also about these SNAP benefit changes, but because I heard more information about it this morning. Y'all know what? I think I want to put my contacts on. I think I'm just gonna take them with me.
Point in between where that vehicle was discovered in Henry County and the sheriff's office here in Rockdale County, a staging point of sorts for deputies ready to react to any sort of information about this inmate currently on the run. That's the latest here live this morning. I'm Caitlin Pratt for Good Day Atlanta.
All right, Caitlin, thank you for that. And further north in Bartow County, a man is dead following an exchange of gunfire with deputies. Incident happened yesterday on Georgia Highway 24 that's near Cartersville. Bartow County resident Jamie Mullinak he and his son heard a loud commotion before going to see what was happening.
A bunch of guys in tactical uniforms coming out of the house, around from behind the house with machine guns, and police everywhere.
The GBI is now leading this investigation, but officials have yet to confirm what led up to that shootout.
It's 8:05 now, and the Secret Service is now helping investigate a deadly shooting outside a Loganville CVS store. Last month, 62-year-old Kimberly Whaling has CVS.
So anyway, I'm trying to see if I can tell y'all the update. Y'all gotta look it up. I forgot something to tell y'all about the SNAP benefit changes. Guess what? When you research, so the changes, there's so many different changes. So now, even if it's not your research time, they are in January. Some people will have to research if it's not close to your research. So like, let's just say like you research in 6 months, right? So that'll be like May. No. It's gonna be in January, okay? So if y'all been telling them lies, y'all better remember that lie for January now. So they're making people research a little earlier with the new changes, right? And so even the homeless people, like that get food stamps because they say they're homeless, they are gonna have to also work. So it says training 80 hours a month. It has to be volunteer hours, training hours, work hours. Yes, to keep them benefits, honey. So now I am a little concerned about that, right? Because some people are genuinely like,
While stopping at a railroad crossing, the bus hit a utility pole. No one was injured.
damn. I just saw a school bus wreck, baby. Let me tell you, in Clayco, those buses will run over you. I was like, man, I'm glad my kids don't ride the bus there. Can y'all see? Because it looked like y'all can't see, because I can't see in it. It looked dark. You can't see how cute my lipstick is. My man, my baby.
County has caused a giant sinkhole. This is on Midway Road, just off Memorial Drive. It sent students at city schools in Decatur home early on Monday because of sanitation concerns.
Y'all see, I didn't even put my shea butter on my face, baby. That spray be coming through for you. You hear me?
Hey there, Alex. Good morning. Yeah, this road is still shut down as we still have this rain that has been just continuous throughout the morning. You can see over here behind me, not only do we have a lot of construction.
Now this right here, this my eyeliner that I be having trouble with because it's liquid.
Solutions laid on the roadway.
Maybe 20 feet.
A giant depression two lanes in this section of the road. A sudden and terrifying surprise to those nearby. You haven't been in the area when it collapsed. You would have
Let's put on some mascara.
This morning, got a big swimming pool in the middle of the street.
There's still no word yet on what could have caused the water main break. And 3 DeKalb County schools.
But anyway, with those stamps, honey, y'all better get it together. Because remember I told you the age changed. So it was like, so from 18 to 54, it was 18 to 54 that you had to, meet certain qualifications. No, baby, it's 64. So now you 55 years old. You not finna just get them because your ass say you ain't going to work. No. You finna work them 80 hours a month. You can do that. But I'm going to tell y'all, they think that shit finna stop. They think that shit finna stop fraudulent activity. Knock it off. Because you know what? They threw in volunteer hours. Y'all know people go to jail for this too, but I mean people take their chances. When you're on probation and you gotta do community service hours, people be getting people to lie for them. So of course they gon' child. That's how people be messing up a good thing. Oh, and guess what? So if you go and you want the stamps because you homeless, y'all, then my bun lopsided. I don't know what to do. I don't like wearing hairpins in my hair. But let me see if I can fix it by pinning it. Then my little bun look a little lopsided. Y'all like my hair? So yeah, so now it's like you have a 3-month period. So like if you go, I want to make sure I'm telling this right. So if you go, you have a 3-month. So like if you be like, oh, I'm homeless, I need SNAP benefits, and they was like, okay, we're gonna help you out. We're gonna give you 3 months to get your life together. Through 3 months and you ain't worked or did none of that, like, oh, tough. You got the research. Go through the process. Yeah. Let me see if I can find. I wanted them to explain it. I like how they explained it. Melissa, hey, how you doing? Melissa Copeland. Yeah, you got my family name too. LOL, dear businesses, please use positive pay or fraud protection. Right, Brit? Period. Yes. That's why I was like, wait a minute, I asked my boss, I was like, did you get a positive pay notification? And like I told y'all, I had been out of work. So I went through, looked at all my reports, because even if you make a mistake and don't respond to a positive pay in time, you can still see that you got a positive pay notification. Was not in my emails, was not in my reports in the bank. Use positive pay, get fraud protection, businesses. Exactly. I look pretty. Thank you. I'm like, I was going to put some makeup on, but that spray kind of be helping for real, y'all. I think this filter thing on. Hold on. No, I hit it. No, you still see the little spots. You still see the little spots. Girl, tell us about the snap thing so we can hear it. Baby, they'll talk about the weather all damn day, I promise. All right, Aaron. Baby, my eyes, y'all know I've been going through it, so my eyes be so puffy, honey. They be feeling so good on my eyes. Oh, well, that's all. I got for y'all today. I wanted to tell y'all about these SNAP benefit changes, but let's see. But y'all, if y'all get them, y'all look it up and make sure. Y'all, I'm intentionally putting weight on this bad leg. Let me tell y'all something. Hold on. Okay, Trump admin's requirements take effect for food stamp receivers. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Because you know what I'm realizing? Me limping around is causing, now it's like making my back hurt. And I'm like, man, everything go together for a reason. So let's see. All right, so Trump's new food stamp requirements could save taxpayers billions. The Trump administration's new requirements for the nation's largest food program went into effect Monday. That was yesterday. With the aim of reforming the costless system. Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill Act raised the age limit from 54 to 64 for people who must work, train, or volunteer at least 80 hours per month in qualifying activities to receive assistance from the Supplemental Nutrition SNAP program. The new rules apply to those just joining SNAP or at their next research, okay? Da 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 da. So talk about how many people getting them. Okay, 12%. Wrong. Hold on. The congressional budget. I want to. I want to get to. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. And then they're also making changes to a lot of federal benefits, y'all. So. Policy raises age limit to 64 for mandatory 80-hour monthly work, training, or volunteer activities. Oh my gosh. My damn leg hurting so bad. It's not my leg, really, it's my back. All right, y'all. So, toothbrush right here.
Brand new work requirements for food stamp recipients, thanks to the big, beautiful law. Those kick in today and could save taxpayers billions. Fox Business's Darren Botello joins us now from Capitol Hill with more. Hey, Darren.
Hi, Dagan. So starting today, millions of food stamp recipients all across the country are going to have to work, volunteer, or participate in job training for at least 80 hours a month. Those are the new requirements. As you said, this is all under the One Big Beautiful Bill that was passed this past summer. And if you don't, you can only receive benefits for 3 months in a 3-year period. This applies to Americans 55.
So did y'all hear that? That's the number. I was like, 3 months. Okay, so in a 3-year period. So that's something else I need y'all to pay attention to. So in that 3 months, so this I'm taking it. They said you got to work those 80 hours, okay? So like if you in a 3-year period, so you do not work them 80 hours in them 3 months, you ain't coming back for 3 years. That's how I take it, okay? All right. Don Daughter, hey, boo.
64 years old.
Okay, listen.
That was passed this past
Let's
summer.
see.
And if you don't, you can only receive benefits for 3 months in a 3-year period. This applies to Americans 55 through 64 years old who may have children 14 to 18 years old. This also ends previous exemptions for many homeless people, veterans, and young adults aging out of foster care. Here's SNAP by the numbers. 42 million Americans are on it, with a majority at or below the poverty line, and in households that include children, adults aging out of foster.
Okay, so adults between ages of 55 and 64, adults with children ages 14 and 17, homeless people, veterans, young adults aging out of foster care. Y'all go look up this information, okay? And it's not, first of all, I want to say I'm so happy that they are trying to reduce the fraud. I am, okay? Because people don't understand that assistance is assist. That means you doing something. Somebody assisting, okay? That mean you doing something. And some people do. They get on the system, and motor scooters come over here to America because they know that it's free money. That a person like me go to work, bust my behind for, so that they come over here. You feel me? Y'all get what I'm saying? So yeah, and I do have a problem with that. Now I feel like if something happens to me and I need some food stamps. Now, see, this is another thing that I think Trump need to put in his like big beautiful bill. He need to have me on this little thing here because I came up with this a long time ago. So you know when we have all that stuff coming out of our check, when you've been working forever in the damn day, I feel like if you have paid in, which I pay in every month, if you ain't paid into that shit, you definitely can't get nothing. You know what I mean? Not saying like you can't. There are certain needs, but what I'm saying is like that situation, like, okay, well, hey, like I'm on unemployment and I need some assistance. Woo, woo, woo. That's assist. That's not living off the program, right? But like if you run out, if I still haven't found work in 90 days, like if they was like, if I ain't worked in 90 days with this 3-month thing, I should still be able to stay on assistance because I've been working 20 years. I've been working longer than that, but I've been working 20 years and I've been paying into this shit for 20 years. I'm just making a withdrawal. I've been making deposits for other people to go eat, honey. When I was in here yesterday and I had noodles, I had some, I'm tell you, I made some ramen, oh Lord, but my son was so tore up at 1 o'clock this morning. I had oodles of noodles. I had some leftover shrimp in the freezer. And I boiled 2 eggs. And I like made me some like ramen like I be seeing people do on the internet. Man, it was so good. Oh, it was so good. So, anywho, hey, Pired, Bell College, Don Dada. I only know one person who gets food stamps. When I was young, I knew a lot of people who get them. Thank you, Donnell. You like it? Let's cut up. She done put it on today. Thank you, Lisa. You like my hairstyle? Yeah, baby. We even put a little oil on the hair so we can get some curls back in it. Yeah, surprise. Hello. Who gonna do me something? Donna, here you go. Yeah, sure. So, yeah, the thing about it, though, is for real, and y'all saw how I did it. Y'all saw it was so quick. I said it ran my mouth. 3 plaits. Add the one in the front. You wrap that one. Then you wrap this one. Make sure you do it to the front. Y'all saw I messed it up the first time. Boom. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted y'all to know about that. And there are a lot of people that are in need, but there are a lot of people that take advantage of the system, okay? And there are a lot of people, like even with this fraudulent activity that I'm talking about, that I feel is fraud. And it might not be fraud. It could just be a timing issue. And maybe the bank can't reach out, but it's kind of weird, right? But the fraud issue with the bank that at work, right? So it's stuff like that. When you get over on the system, you have your honest, hardworking people that they are the ones that's affected by it, not the scammer. The scammer's on to the next scam. You feel me? So, hey, Antoinette. What was that? It was classy. But I am classy, though. Let me stop. You know what? You got to have something in the front to have something on the side. I don't have one in the front neither. So you just want to be a side? I'm really not into that. I'm really not into that anymore. I need a constant. I graduated from being side chick, honey. That's on here, Mary had a little lamb. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go to the front. Hey, Paula. Oh my gosh. the pain in my heart. I'm gonna tell you, I smelled that. I smelled that this morning. And I was thinking to myself, so I do have pain in my legs. So I was like, I don't know if you're talking about all my pain, but hold on. Y'all put this in my luggage. Oh. All right, y'all. We gonna go up front. Get out of here. Hold on. Y'all know, I be forgetting. Oh, sister, anymore? No, my leg still hurts. But yeah, and then I had a moment that I kind of felt bad that I actually was thinking like, oh, I'm gonna pay somebody to come in here and do a deep clean. And then I was like, it's okay. I'm probably still gonna smell him. I think it probably ain't even him. I'm just so used to it. When I open my door in the morning, and I know he been up here. Oh, let me turn my alarm off. Let me tell y'all, now when I get home, I turn this alarm. Cancel, hold on.
Your home is now disarmed. Ready to arm.
I turn that sucker on so dang on quick now. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm running late. So, oh, it's dirty. Oh. Y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna eat for. Dang it, I didn't throw this stuff away. Man. See, y'all, I'm not even lying. That's why I had noodles and some leftover shrimp that was in the freezer, and I didn't even throw it away. Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all. Well, I told y'all, I think I know what it was. I don't want to, I'm getting out of leaving food in my trash can. So I be trying to throw my stuff away. I think that's why I said it right there. And I just didn't bag it up. I don't know, shit. I think I fell asleep on the couch. Well, I did fall asleep on the couch. I was bound to go to sleep. I was watching Power. Told y'all the lighting. Let me tell y'all some content crap, baby. That lighting be everything. Y'all see how my face changed up? Look like a baddie. Got to have the lighting right. Got to have the lighting on that side. Behind you, it look weird. You use it. You used to it, even if you deep clean. So that's why I was like, maybe I should get somebody. But I am getting somebody to come anyway. But I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and get that person in here and do a deep clean, top to bottom. Let me tell you, do y'all know how much it's gonna cost me? A top to bottom deep clean, $450. $450. $450. And then 125. She just gonna come once a month and just do stuff. Right now, like, because I do have a hard time. I don't know, like, I get on this camera and I seem like I'm okay. I'm okay, but I'm really not okay. You know what I mean? And it's bothering me that I don't have like a get up and go about me. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to get into bed. Like, I don't want to eat. I don't want to do anything. So I have to make myself, I just want to get into bed. Like, that's all I want to do. And it's like, I'm hoping and praying I get out of that. So y'all pray for me on that, because y'all know I'm a very active person. And it's like, no. And I don't want to talk about it right now, though, what I'm, dealing with, what I'm going through. But I am going to have to change the type of therapy that I'm getting. You know what I mean? And, yeah. Cause I mean, I'm managing okay, but some shit ain't okay. You know what I mean? But anywho, I'm gonna get up off here. Hold on. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was like, I had to do something to make myself feel better because I'm really in like a bad funk for real. And like yesterday, I caught myself getting attitudes with people at work. And, you know, it's just work. And I'm just overwhelmed at work, you know. Because when I'm gone, nobody's doing the job. You know, it just piles up. And, oh, yeah. So I'm going to have to change the type of therapy that I get, right? So I already see a little crazy daughter. But I am going to have to change it. Yeah, so I'm getting ready to get a membership because y'all remember before part of my therapy, I was having to like exercise. And remember, I don't know, because I was weird and I'd be depressed. I used to be severely depressed on Mondays. And so then I was having to work out on Monday mornings before I go to work, you know, and all that. Crazy enough, it worked, you know. So I am getting a membership back, but right now, what's crazy is my leg is messed up because I told myself, I was like, you know what? Like, Dad used to get up on days that he felt good, right? I'd be at work, I hear my little notifications and I see him walk out the door. And I'm like, where he going? And he'll walk up the street and then he'll walk back. And I was like, you know what? If he could get his ass out there and walk in the damn subdivision, I can get my fat ass up and do it. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? So, but now my leg messed up. But I'm like that. I think maybe I'm still making an excuse. I do have to travel for work today. Y'all keep me in prayers on that. I won't be back till what? Thursday? Yeah. So I gotta leave today. That's why I gotta look like somebody. Cause you know, let me tell you something. I might look a little busty when I go, cause this the thing. Like I treat my work trips like how it was when I was growing up. When you, so I remember, like when you, wait a minute, y'all. Did I grab? I didn't grab my phone. Shit, I didn't grab my phone. Lord. Oh, I left the phone back there intentionally because these are the glasses I'm gonna wear today, baby. So it's like when you step out this house, you gotta represent. Even when when we play basketball, and we have on our good away outfits. We have on our little cute little warm-ups, everybody looking uniform, looking like somebody, like we standing on business. And that's still how I do things even in the workplace. So in the workplace, I know what days I might have somebody come into the office. We might have visitors and I need to look like somebody. I actually have a little blazer in my office, y'all. I don't know if y'all ever noticed it. But I have a little blazer in there just in case, I might be a little inappropriate. Throw a little blazer on, whatever you got. Like, you see how this little outfit was made? Boom, throw this little sweater over it. Boop. Now I look sophisticated. So anyway, so, yeah, so I got to look like somebody because I'm traveling. Because like my mama, you leave out this house, you represent us. Hey, good morning, Rick Liu. Your name Mike. Hey, NC. Insufferable black woman. I'll walking away. Walking always kind of clears my mind some. Right. Yeah, they saying working out lifts your mood. Yeah. Everyone needs support system keep us going at times. Yeah. So remember I told y'all I had just joined the caregiver support group. And we had like kind of like a little orientation thing of like what your needs are and this is this. And so they put you with, so it was like a lot of people and they put you like where you needed to be 2 weeks later, yeah, 2 weeks later, yup. I don't need the group no more. But relax, stop putting so much pressure on yourself. Yeah, right. I don't relax. I'm always wound up. I'm always yeah. So that's where we are with that. What up, Hive Content? Hey, guess what? If you go to the very beginning, don't tell yo. You know, I'm gonna still call her the wife, okay? Cause I respect her. That's my girl. Cause I know you ain't get put out for real. Cause I saw your video, but I didn't see the video. I saw the title and I wanted to turn it on. But anywho, go to the beginning of the video. I ain't have my sweater on. You can see how nice they look. Hey, boy, stop TV. Shout out to my bro. And I love to go sit at the beach and listen to the waves. So relaxing to me. When I tell you, Alicia, let me tell you something. I don't want to get emotional, y'all, so I'm not. But I want to tell y'all so bad. But remember I told y'all that I had a trip planned and I hadn't told y'all where, that I just randomly bought a plane ticket because Southwest had the $59 deals. And so I'm going to Florida. And it's crazy. I did this in September. I did this in September. And because what the deals at the end of the month or whatever, the quarter, whatever, it's finna be over, something like that. So, and I'm like, man, that's a beautiful thing. So I was trying to book my hotel because once again, y'all, if y'all use Wells Fargo, I know people be talking about me because I use Wells Fargo. But if you use Wells Fargo, the hotel, well, no, it's not just the hotel. It's the Hilton Express. Wait, not Hilton Express. Well, Holiday Inn Express. If you purchase Holiday Inn Express, you get 10% back. Surprise, hello. So, but they do have some the hotel cashback deals. Y'all got to go on your cashback deals and look. I be coming up off my cashback deals. So sometimes I want to use my credit card. I'm just going to use my Wells Fargo bank card. And then I make a loan. Then I just use the credit card wherever I'm going. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, because I be trying to get my little money back. Yeah, so that's why I was like, I don't want to get emotional because it was like I was booking my room for Florida for those days. And it was so random. It's like middle of the week. And I was like, but look at God, because, you know, I was just like, because I am at peace the most around the water. And I was able to get me, and I'm telling myself, like, even if I don't do anything, the stuff that I want to do, I have reached out to a few people to let them know that I'm going to be there. And I'm like, even if I don't do anything, I think I'll just be like at peace. Just, even if I just sit on my balcony and just look over the water. You get what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Like, I did all of this. I did all of this. And then, I don't know. It's like, but everything happened for a reason. And it's not your time. It's always his timing. And I'm like, okay. Because I actually had thought about canceling the trip. Because I have a family member that also, the same dates that I'm going to be gone, 2 of the days that I'm going to be gone, he lives in Louisiana. And I'm not going to be able to go take 2 trips like the way my banking and savings account set up. I can't do that. And so then he's having like a New Year's thing in Louisiana and you know, in New Orleans, whatever. And it's like, damn, like, I really want to go to that. And I thought about canceling my trip. So I actually went online to cancel my trip. But with the ticket that I purchased, I can only get a credit. But that would have been fine with me. And I told myself, I said, no. Book your room, Melissa. Book your room. Don't cancel your trip. You can go to New Orleans and see them another time. You know what I mean? And I really wanted to go, but I just found out about it. But what I'm going to tell them, what I'm going to ask my family is like, can we have like a text group chat Because I don't be on Facebook. They do everything in like the Facebook group and Facebook Messenger. And I don't be on there like that. So I miss out on a lot of stuff that's happening with the fam, right? Hey, G Moore. Hey, Rhonda. You quit your job, yeah. And see, there were times where I felt like I might need to quit my job too. Hey, Sheila. You like my school teacher look? It's a dirty librarian. I'm just playing. I'm just cutting up. Let me stop because I don't want nobody to be. Y'all thumbs up the video. Y'all, it is time. Hey, is that the real deal, honey? Hey, because y'all know it's only handles now. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. Hey, girl, hey. Yeah. Oh, it is you? Oh, because it don't show that you've been on my channel before. My family have a group chat for our family. Our kids set it up for us in 2015 when they gave us all surprise dinner. But what I'm saying, so like our group chats, they have it all on through Facebook. And I don't get on Facebook because social media can be overwhelming, right? I need to take my ass to work. Oh, social media can be overwhelming. And so for me, I already do too much as it is on YouTube, you know? And Instagram. And so, oh shit. Oh, you cannot put that cup in the microwave. Oh my gosh. Y'all should have seen those sparks. I forgot all about that. So I probably just broke my microwave. You can't put this cup in the microwave. That's why this cup has a warmer that I should be using, but I keep it in my office. And I always kept it in the office because I was, I didn't want Dad to break it. But I guess I can bring it out now. Oh. But anywho, I'm going to get up off of here, though, y'all. I had so much stuff I wanted to talk about. But I did want to educate y'all on the snap changes. And also, I thought that my little brother would be here by now, so I got to go. I can't wait any longer. Yes, Florida definitely had the water for you. I be taking for granted living in Florida, which is literally in our backyard. Right. When I lived in Florida, it's crazy. When I lived in Florida, but I'm going to tell you, I was going through a lot. I think sometimes I don't tell y'all that part of my life. I don't talk about that often. If y'all ever noticed that. But, yeah. I stayed, I don't know if any of y'all familiar with Tyndall and everything, but I stayed in the Cove. I stayed in the base housing office, so that's right there on the water. And I'm telling you, that saved me a plenty of days. I would drive out there in the middle of the night, just sometimes just me and Imani sitting there in her car seat. Anywho, I'm getting all off subject, but But I do need to go get my phone because we need to do the Bible verse. Anybody have a Bible verse they want to put in here? Because I don't feel like walking to the bag. Y'all know I got a peg leg. Oh, it's still raining outside. I hope I didn't have any 8 o'clock meetings this morning. But y'all have a great day. Be great in it. Y'all hug somebody today. Tell somebody that you love them. All right? Because you don't know. And yeah, I just want to share that. I really don't have the scripture for y'all, today. I probably post it on my community wall, okay? Because I do have it. But when I go to the back, I'm getting my luggage, I'm getting my phone, getting all my stuff. I got to get off the phone. I can't do stuff. You know what, King Fire? Hey, how you doing, baby? I want to talk about people putting emphasis on pagan holidays. I do want to talk about that. That's funny that you brought that up. But because I want to talk about that. And yeah. I really want to talk about that. Yeah. That's funny because that was gonna be like one of my little good deep topics. And I want y'all to come for that because even, yeah, we're going to talk about it later. We're going to talk about it later. Let me make sure. I put it in my little memory bank. All right. Who's that? Okay, so we got Psalms chapter 91, verse 2 through 4. Y'all got to read that on your own, okay? I don't have my other phone or my laptop up here. Hey, Frank. You don't get my notification? King Fire, it's bananas. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, let me tell you, if y'all are not getting notifications, y'all got to make sure when you hit subscribe, it always goes to personalized. So if you're subscribed, right, go back to my channel, click on it, and make sure the check mark is next to all. Make sure the check mark is next to all. Okay? Yeah, y'all have a great day. Be great in it. And until next time.